Hi all and welcome to my channel. Just before we get started on the bridge, a quick reminder that if you enjoy my content then please hit that subscribe button and you will be kept up to date with new releases. Okay, so we're playing 7th Heaven. Best hand match point tournament, 7 boards. And we pick up a really nice 16 here. Partner opens a heart, we have a fit, singletons, good controls. Could be a slam on here. There's a case for bidding 2 clubs here to set up the game force to see what partner's got. Makes it easier to agree. We could bid 2 hearts, for instance, to agree the, or even 3 hearts. If we bid with a bid of spade and partner bids 2 diamonds, it's a bit more messy. We've got to go through full suit now. So I'm going to bid 2 clubs. Well, some more, I suppose it's good news that partner's got a club fit. And West has got diamonds, we've got a singleton. I can bid 3 hearts now. 16 plus. I wonder why it's 16 plus. We're playing fast arrival here. 13 plus. I guess I'm going to bid 3 hearts. The robots are very strict on Q bidding only aces, so unless they got the ace of diamonds, they're probably going to sign off. But I guess we're going to let it go. So the club fit wasn't great there because they've got weak clubs. We have got a nice spade fit on the side. So we're going to be looking to get those spades going. If they're 3-3, we can get rid of all of the clubs. Now that could well be a singleton. So I wonder if we should we could cash a couple of hearts and then work on the spade suit. They'll probably tell us how the suit's splitting. The robots love giving count. This feels a bit like a singleton to me, and that this hand has got queen 10 to 4, but I could be wrong. I think we certainly want to start with... We've got nothing to rough in this hand, so we can play heart to the king, heart to the 10. Or heart to the ace, maybe. Maybe it's a bit more flexible. So I'm hoping this hand's out of hearts now. If it's short in spades, I'm going to test the spade suit. So the 2 is missing. Does feel like they're... It does feel like they are 4-2, so I'm going to rough one. I'm going to play that someone's given on his count somewhere, and I'm going to rough this one, then cross the 10 of hearts. We've got 2 winners for the clubs, and then we just give them the club trick. So this is sort of exploiting the robots, tending to always give count. So they're just going to get a club trick. It does feel like there was a singleton. Yeah. So making the last 2 should be a decent score. Don't think we can do any better. So 14 high, nice 14, but we haven't got any aces. Going to open a club. Club of spade, 2 diamonds. It's a bit awkward this. Let's see, 3 clubs, 12 to 22. The robot might drop us there. 11 plus total points. Do we want to bid 3? No. Maybe it's a slightly ambitious with no aces. 3 no. 16 to 21. 22 plus total points. So they might carry us too high. I think I'm just going to bid 3 clubs and hope that we don't get dropped when we have a whole cold game. Partner bids 3 no trumps. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So we've got double spade stop. We are a bit lacking in aces, but we can hopefully get the clubs going if they're 3-2. I think, okay, looks like they're cashing out. Well, we can win the king here. And play a club. Okay, we can claim. We have just lost the 3 aces. That's probably going to be pretty flat. $12, 18, 19. It's not really worth 2 no this one. Ace Queen Doubleton, weakish 5-card suit. I'm just going to open a spade. Partner bids 4. So the lead doesn't really help us unless the king goes up. In which case we can get, I guess, the diamonds away. I think they have. Okay. So we can throw the 2 diamonds from the dummy. So we just lose 1 diamond. We've got the club finesse. Might have no losers in that, so no point throwing the clubs from dummy, because then we'd probably end up with 2 diamond losers. Now there is a safety play here in spades. We can lead low towards the queen, but we are playing match points, and that gives up on singleton king, which is not so unlikely. A quarter of the 3 1s, so it's about 12%. And we gives up, no, sorry, a third of the 2 1s, which is actually pretty significant. We've only got 3 missing. So what's that, 70, I think it's 70-30. 2-1. So it's about 25%, or close to 25% of the time it's singleton king, while playing the ace only gains when playing low to the queen only gains when there's 3-0 offside in the east stand. So that was only 15%. So I'm certainly going to play the ace here. There we are, singleton king. So we can draw that trump, take a club finesse. That loses. So we can claim now we are just giving them a diamond. The diamond is never disappearing, even if they duck. Just checking. We've only got 1 discard on the club, so no. So 14 high, we don't have spades. We're at game all. I think it's best to pass here. bit of an awkward lead, really. We've probably got most of our side's points. Partner might have a smattering. I suppose they could have, if West has got 12 and East has got 6 or 7, partner could have... We could have the balance of the points here. I hate, in general, leading from 4-card suits against 1 no trump. I prefer to have a 5-card suit, really. If I have a broken 4-card suit, I usually try and go passive, but there's nothing really that passive here. So maybe we should just lead a diamond. West is likely to be 4-4. Clubs and spades, I think. I don't know whether they bid a spade with 4-3-3-3. Maybe they do. It could be. We could lead a spade. That's sort of hoping that East has got 2 really, and could cost a trick if East has got the 10 or something. Let's lead a diamond. Probably going to be a popular choice. Okay, Declarer's got King Jack. So they're playing a spade. Declarer's got King of Spades. So they haven't got Ace of Hearts. So I think we can pitch a heart. Now we sort of want to get partner in to play a club. They could have Jack 10 of clubs. How many points has he shown up with? They've shown up with 7 so far. So they could have Queen of clubs. We know partner's got Ace of Hearts. So we can try a heart. Maybe I just cash a diamond so that partner can't play a diamond. So let's try, see if partner plays a club. They do. Okay, looks like partner has got the Queen of clubs. In fact, they've got everything. So club lead was the winner. Too difficult to find. So diamond. There's a sort of case for just bidding three no trumps here. Match points. Robots. Hide the hard suit. Partners opened our Doubleton. They're likely to have a weak no trump, but they might not, of course. They could have, if they got a 3 diamond rebid, it'd be a bit silly. Or they could have, say, Ace King of Diamonds, Ace of Spades, Stiff Club is, yeah, I think it's a bit of a view just to bid 3 no. And they have got a 3 diamond bid. So 17 to 20 total points. So say around a 15, 16 count. It feels like 6 no to me. It might not be cold, but let's give it a bash. Could be off an Ace King. 7, 8. We're off. Well, we're on the club finesse, which isn't going to work. So 6 diamonds would have worked from partner's hand, and is a better contract, to be fair. But they had to find this lead. I don't think we've got any option but to finesse. Problem is we've bid a heart, so they're going to know to keep the hearts. And there it comes. Claiming down 1. Bit of a disaster. Well, not a total disaster, actually. 3 diamonds. So I think with this hand, we're 20 high. We could bid 3-no, but we're strong enough that we can double. And if partner bids 3 spades, we can bid 3-no. If partner bids 3 hearts, we can raise to 4. The problem with bidding 3-no is we might miss a good fit in a major. So let's start with a double. Partner does bid 3 hearts. Let's bid 4. Not the greatest of hands. So we're going to need... Well, we're not very likely to make it. We need the clubs to play for no loser, which means King Jack in the East hand. In fact, it might need King Jack Doubleton because we're really lacking the entries. Let's try a heart. I guess we're going to overtake the second one. Do they split? No. So King, Queen, Jack. I'm going to play low to the 10. And that has worked. So I don't think there's any play here. We're just going to take our 5 tricks for 1 down. There's just no play. We get our ace. We don't want our ace of clubs to get roughed. So let's claim 1 down. Now we have a 6-6. Well, we can open a diamond. Diamond, a spade, 2 hearts, 2 spades. Well, let's bid 3 clubs. What does 4 clubs show? 15 to 22, twice removable clubs, 3 card diamond. This is all very confused. How can it be 5 plus diamonds and 3 card diamonds? Let's bid 3. What about 5 clubs? What does that show? That also shows 3 card diamond. Well, this shows 5 diamonds and 4 clubs, so that's a good start. So let's try that. Now, can we bid 5 clubs? 19 total points. Let's try 5 clubs. So we're probably making 6. So I guess we cross... Well, I might have to rough 2 diamonds. Let's cross on a heart and take a diamond finesse. Now I'm going to try one round of clubs. A diamond. And we can claim, we can ruff the diamond high. And claim. I think there's going to be people punting 6. Touch and go whether we finish above 55. There was only 3 tables in play. Not our greatest set. So the 6 no hand was costly. They did have to find the lead, and king clubs could be onside, of course. No one bid a slam here. A few bid a slam. One person defended 3 spades. 2 people only made tick. I don't know how you only make tick. I can see how you make tick in diamonds. What else happened? First board we played nicely. Second board was pretty boring. They basically cashed their aces. Next board, relatively boring. Yeah, we could have done better on this one. What were the top scores? Did some people got 2 off? Yeah, maybe. See, a heart lead would have worked better here. Anything but a diamond lead, really. It's probably the only lead that gives them a trick. So anything but a diamond lead would have been better. 6 no we talked about. 4 hearts. 3 no's making. I guess it is. You can play... you can duck a diamond. Well, they can switch to spades. That should be good enough to defeat you. How are they making it? Shouldn't be making. Because if they lead a diamond, you got to duck, then they can switch to a spade. And that's just the end. I guess on a heart switch, a heart or club is good enough, providing you, well, club you can take 2. You can play the 10 on the first roll, run to the 9, and then take another finesse with the ace of hearts. On a heart, you've got to play low to the 10, but that's pretty easy to do when we know that East has got king, queen, jack of diamonds, and also West probably would have led a spade from king, queen, jack, so that sort of marks East with at least one of the spade honours. Okay, let's leave it there. Bye for now.